Alright guys, Road Warrior back here again. I am still under the weather, but I want to put a couple clips together. This is from last week. I had another great run in Salmon Clash here off stream. I did stream this not too long ago and score a similar score, kind of the same kind of thought process. I keep putting these up hoping that somebody different will get up in this competition. For anybody that's wanting to do Salmon Clash again, I will talk periodically through this. A lot of the same stuff as before, just kind of focusing here first, whether you want to use a spinner, medium spoon, that sort of thing. Sometimes I even know friends who use toppers in this first spot, believe it or not. So that is an option. Do try and these things for yourself. I did go off into Mandarin or something, one of the other languages, just trying to get into a room by myself. Sometimes I wonder in this game in general if your game glitches out due to population and servers, that sort of thing. Just a thought that I've had before, but I do notice a lot of times I will have, no matter what room type I go into, sometimes I will have better luck by myself if I'm just in a room by myself, but nonetheless I want to let this play out. I will jump in periodically. Now again, pay close attention to your respawn times. As you notice here, I did get out those three fish that I wanted. Now I did make one cast at a chum, just trying to get, but I didn't want to waste too much time. My thoughts are there with this, me getting out those first three fish so fast. I didn't want to waste time down here on 2 or 4 points when I wanted to go up there and get the 12 pointer out, and that is exactly what I do in this run. And as well as I do get the respawn in the end, not to play the role of spoilers again, but I just wanted to make that point. You have to be thinking about these sort of things. That does help knowing what's available and that sort of thing. So again, I came up here, as you can see, fairly quick. At around 40 minutes, I do have the unique. So again, keep a timestamp on that, knowing that these things will respawn around that 37.5 to 38 minute mark. So that'll leave me 2 minutes at the end to get another 12 pointer out. From there, I just kind of let it cycle out. But I'll let you guys kind of watch, and I will step in here and there. Again, on this spot, stay patient. In the event that you're wanting to use, you could use a whatever lure you want. But if you like the topper, which I do try to challenge myself on every lure class in the game. I know this is not a traditional way to do it. However, I do enjoy using the toppers in general in the game. They are very, very effective. So again, to each their own, whether you want to use a medium spoon or even an X-Series spinner over here, or even the roach spoon. Again, this I showed you guys in that last clip. Come up there and cast. There's 6 points available here, but I'm usually happy if I can just get the 4-pointer out. Kind of depending on how your run's going. You know, I got 26 minutes left in this run, so I don't want to spend too much time up here just for 2 points, knowing there's so many points at the bottom. The sockeye themselves can be stubborn at the bottom spot as well. So always make sure you adapt and adjust on the fly, as your run could go differently than mine. Again, guys, if you do choose this method of the topper, just slow taps on the topper, slow taps, guys. Also, on a side note, I do have full clips per subs asking. I do have this clip saved if you guys want to see this full clip, and I'm pretty sure I put up one similar not too long ago for those that have language barriers, and I do talk extremely fast sometimes. Do bear with me. I am bad at that. It's hard to slow down my speech when I'm so used to talking fast, but in the event that there's a guy that wants to watch this full run, let me know. I will save it, put it up if there is a request to do so. Otherwise, I will not. Thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of this clip. Again, also noticing here, I only have around 12 minutes left, or a little under 12 minutes. There's no sense of staying down here for 3 points when I can get, there's a lot of points available up here, whether I want to get 3, 6, 9, whatever, I can get out of here, knowing that I want to be back around that 6.5 to 7 minute, 8 minute tops there, back at the first spot for my respawns. Again, noticing here, as I got this pointer in, I did go ahead and cast back, but again, always pay attention to your timestamps, know when you got out, what fish, that sort of thing. And it's very, very paramount in this one. As the sockeye pay the most, you want to go back for your respawns, as they are worth the most again, guys. And again, just switching off here, and I will show you, talk again here briefly at the end. Also, a key note, you guys might notice this too. For whatever reason, sometimes when you're having really good runs, you can kind of tell your game's just functioning properly. It's not just that, I'm not trying to make a dig at the game, but sometimes I also wonder, just going off in your own room type, that sort of thing, you just have a better connectivity to the actual room that you're fishing in. Could be just in my head. I did run a great run in English probably a couple weeks ago. On stream as well, stream this towards the end, but again, nonetheless, I wanted to put this up as a full clip. This is probably the last thing I put up on Salmon Clash unless I break 145 or 150 or some crazy good score. I think I've put plenty of content up to help people on the Salmon Clash here on Fishing Planet. This should help you going into club series, giving you a chance to get you and your club mates some points, hopefully. Again, I do hope this really helps you guys out. As you can see here, closing down at the end, you'll find one cast there. Just looking at that timestamp, I knew he was available around that 2-minute mark, 2:30, somewhere in there. Again, that is very, very important that you pay attention to that sort of thing. And again, nonetheless, I come right back up here and knowing that he's available, and that is a 12-minute or 12-point fish that is good to have on your respawn. So always keep those things in mind, whether you want to go for the chum there at the beginning. Keep that also on a side note, knowing this, as you can see what I do here, as I done, I think, a couple weeks ago as I was streaming this, that I do know that I have the chum both available, knowing that I only need a 2-pointer or a 4-pointer here at the end. You can see how this one plays out. Again, I do hope this helps all of you guys out in the future, anybody that is trying to get better at Salmon Clash. This is not one that you're just going to pick up in, 10 minutes. I would suggest practicing this with your club mates a couple times. Figure out the routine. Figure out the lures that you like yourself. Not one lure does cure all. You might be better with spoons and spinners than you are toppers. There's nothing wrong with throwing a roach spoon and a medium spoon, that sort of thing. So I hope this does help you guys out, and we'll see you guys again in the next one.